Okay, we are going to look at some examples for section 5.3, inverting amplifier. Now, you have seen in the previous video that Professor Aguilar is really showing you the step-by-step derivation for the inverting amplifier configuration. Then he will talk about non-inverting amplifier, so on and so forth. So let's do some simple examples. Okay, this is section 5.3, and then he has shown, Aguilar has shown a pretty simple inverting amplifier configuration. Okay, so we are going to do with a very simple problem. So here is the exact same inverting amplifier configuration again. Now, what we are going to do is to just pick some values. Okay, and if you remember, the result that Aguilar gave was the V output. So first of all, this is an inverting amplifier configuration because the input is tied to the negative terminal of the operational amplifier. Then of course there is a negative feedback configuration. Okay, negative feedback configuration is common to all the circuits that we will be looking at in this class. Okay, in this course. Let's see, V output was negative RF over RS times Vs. Okay, that is the result that Aguilar gave you. Right? And then he derived it. Let's put some numbers, some really simple numbers to this and do the math. I don't know, pick a value of 30 kilo ohms for this. I'm just making up numbers for RF. Let's pick a value of RS equals to 10 kilo ohms. Okay. Now, let's pick a value for Vs equals to 1 volt. Okay. Vs equals to 1 volt. VCC is plus 15. And negative VCC is negative 15 volts. Okay. For these numbers, let's plug them into the equation and find out the value for VO. VO is negative RF over RS, which is 10 kilo ohms, times 1 volt. Okay, so V output is really negative 3 volts. Okay, he mentioned as a part of the observations that when the output is negative, the input is positive, and vice versa. That's exactly what we see here. The input is positive 1 volt. That's a number that we picked. Okay, and the output is turning out to be negative. Inverting amplifier. Okay, and then we are going to look at a little bit more interesting problem. This is a pretty straightforward representation, application of inverting amplifier. We are going to see a bit more interesting, challenging example next.